The Browns are naming Shedeur Sanders as their starting QB this week versus the 49ers, man. According to head coach Kevin Stefanski, Dylan Gabriel has cleared concussion protocol, but Sanders will start. AJ, what did you see from his first career start, and what are you, I guess, expecting or hoping to see from him moving forward in his second career start?
Listen, just being from an honest standpoint, I
Yes.
thought he played well. I don't think it was anything like spectacular. I mean, you're playing the worst team in the league, I would say, in the Raiders, but you went out and did your job. You can't control who you play and who you start against.
Yeah.
And listen, it's never easy to win in the NFL. I don't give a shit who you're playing. I've gone out on Sundays and faced shit. I mean, my first start was San Fran at San Fran. They were horrific on offense, but defense, they had Willis. I mean, they still had their dudes back in the day, and they hadn't allowed 21 points at home. And I knew we had to go out and play well on offense. And shit, I think it was 24-0 or 24-3 at half. But and then my second start was Monday night against Denver, and they ended up winning it. They had 8 Pro Bowlers on their defense. So you can't control who you play. I thought he went out, played well enough. But you got to see improvement. The thing that gets me is you have this stigma with you that naturally follows Shedeur wherever he goes because of the way his dad has handled the whole situation and not helped really with the process and being outspoken and falling in the draft and everything. Like, I understand there's a confidence side of it. The only thing that got me a little bit was just the post-game interviews and some of the answers. Like, I ain't into that, but everybody's got their own lane. So shit, if that's him, go be you and stay true to yourself. But I feel like for the veteran guys, when you do these post-game interviews, if you don't make it about yourself and you give credit to these dudes that have been busting their ass already, the O-line that has struggled throughout the year, dudes that made plays for you that have struggled, like, I feel like you gain more respect as a leader and somebody the team's going to look up to if you answer questions that way instead of making it about yourself. But I mean, happy for him. We'll see how he does against the San Fran.
Let me ask you this: like, mediocrity is the new excellence to me. Quarterback position is the worst it's ever been, and I call it all out. I've been saying it for a long time. Quarterback play is horrific. Are we like numb to good quarterback play now that we're just like pushing for mediocrity to continue to play? Because, like, I don't believe Shedeur Sanders would have ever been allowed to start again back in the day. There's no fucking way. That motherfucker threw a screen ball. After that, he was fucking 42%. Like, there's no way this guy would have played back in the day. Quarterback plays so bad, we're like, fuck it. Let's throw the shit at the wall, see if it sticks. Hey, Dylan Gabriel's shitty, too.
Jimmy, can you define back in the day real quick for me?
Anything before you. So go ahead, AJ.
So before I was born?
No, before you watch real football. But go ahead.
So I don't know when that is then.
I think
YouTube.
Getting paid, a lot of these dudes get paid off of achieving nothing nowadays. I mean, look at how many $100 million contracts are out there for quarterbacks, and they've never even won a playoff game. And it started during my time. I mean, I didn't get that contract, but there was multiple dudes during my rookie year that got paid $100 million contracts. Do your research on who I'm talking about, but that hadn't won anything and got paid over $100 million. So I think it's a little bit of guys in position in organizations in the NFL that have no business being in those positions, from GMs that are just buddies with people and get hired and been a analytical guy his whole career, and all of a sudden he's a head coach or he's a GM or He's a player personnel guy, and they're making decisions like you got so many dudes in football now that have never played the game and just want to be coaches. That I think you lose a little bit of that feeling and factor of I know talent and I know dudes that can play. So there's a lot of dudes that get paid, but more power to them. Go get your money. But I think, like we've talked about before also, college football has made the transition of NFL quarterbacks shitty because dudes can't. I mean, from high school, they're bouncing around to other schools, and then they go to college, and they're at 3 to 4 different colleges. They don't ever understand the ins and outs of offense and what it means. Everything has to be simplified because, we only have a short amount of time with them because they just got here, and they're only playing this, one season with us. And so everything just becomes simple, and you lose the specialness of learning an offense and truly understanding the ins and outs of it. So,
and 7-on-7 has been critical.
7-on-7 for sure.
Oh, it's fucking horrible, man. People are mad at me right now because of my 7-on-7 take.
JB, what season did the quarterback played turn?
Man, probably like.
I know I'm putting you on the spot too, so you might not know.
Turn for the worst.
I'm just curious, just so I can do my research as a young person,
for the worst?
As the D lineman. Yeah, I want to go back and be like, okay, 2014, JB Lutt, the quarterback play, and then 2015, 2016 is when it slowly started. I'm just curious. I would say,
let's just go back 10 years. I would say go back to 15. Let's just say 15. Okay. You still had like a prime Matt. What do you Matt win MVP? Matt Ryan.
2016, I think.
Okay, so you still had prime Matt Ryan. You still had those other guys. You had Brady kind of right in the middle. You still had Breeze at a high level. You still had Peyton at a high level. You still had Aaron Rodgers. You had Big Ben.
Carson Palmer. I think.
Carson was to me one of the most underrated quarterbacks.
Russell Wilson, Phillip Rivers, right?
Russell Russ. You just go, but our eyes work when we watch those guys play football. We're like, okay, they know.
Deshaun Watson before everything. Deshaun was really a quarterback. Let's be real, he was.
No, it was first year. I mean, he won playoff games.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, look at Phillip Rivers. You just go down the list. There was a
Andrew
lot of
Luck
played the position.
Flacco, just in my division.
Flacco, good Romo, good Romo.
Yeah, you have Flacco,
Cam Newton at the time. I mean, different style, but still, that's prime Cam at that time. Yeah.
I'm just telling you, the quarterback play was operated like it was supposed to be, though. That's the difference. If you watch quarterback play now, just 10 years removed, you're watching a ad-lib, I don't know what the fuck's going on position being played. I'm just telling you.
Can I make this one argument to the two quarterbacks? Not even an argument, just a point, I guess. Like, is it fair to say maybe we were kind of spoiled though with quarterback? Like, we had Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Tom Brady, Big Ben Roethlisberger. Throw Eli in there. Like, we had like 6, probably Phillip Rivers. We probably had like 6 Hall of Fame quarterbacks all playing at the same time. And now we're trying to compare these quarterbacks to that era. To me, that's not fair.
Smitty, ever since I was a kid,
we were spoiled and we didn't appreciate that.
Smitty, ever since I was a kid, it's been that way.
All right, I hear you.
No, I'm just telling you. Go to the 70s and you
Russell,
can say the same shit.
It was probably like 10 Hall of Famers all in the same era.
Go to the 70s. Go to the 80s.
They weren't throwing the ball in the 70s like that, respectfully. But I respect them. I respect
they actually
them.
Were.
It wasn't the same, but I respect them.
But listen, you would know. So you're
Terry
basically
Bradshaw
being ignorant.
was out there playing with
Yeah. But you wouldn't know. So you're basically saying some ignorant shit. But here's the thing.
You wouldn't know either.
80s, 90s, early 2000s, and to the 15 era. They all had those quarterbacks. So you're telling me Marino, Aikman, Montana, Young, Warren Moon, all at the same time weren't shitty? So you go back before that? You're telling me when all the Terry Bradshaw era, they weren't good dudes? All those guys were legit. What do you mean they're all 7 or 8 Hall of Famers at once? Go back to Bart Starr and fucking Starbuck. I
don't want to go back that far, but I hear you.
Then it came Plunkett in that era. And then it was Phil Simms in that era. Jeff Hostetler came in for Phil Simms and won a goddamn Super Bowl, homie. Like, people don't realize, like, there were dudes playing the position. But that's a whole nother discussion.